Okay, hi, I'm Jeremiah. So I started off writing my speech as like a quote I've always lived by, and it kind of turned into turning points too. So I guess it's both, but basically I grew up in a home with two alcoholic parents, and I was kind of forced to like find something good in every bad situation. And when I was young, it was hard because both my grandmothers were also alcoholics, so it was like I'd leave home and go with them just to like get away from my home, and then I'd hear my grandparents saying like, you're just gonna be like your parents, you know, they're gonna amount to anything, stuff like that. So I mean, it was really hard, but I don't know, somehow I just always got through it as a kid. I mean, I had some depression issues for a while, I guess, but I always had really good friends, and I mean, I really kind of feel like without my friends, I don't know what would have happened, because it just seemed like, and one of my friend's parents knew my situation, so he would never say no to me staying there, and it seemed like I would stay at his house like 3 or 4 nights a week. But basically, towards the end of 7th grade, things got really bad, and my mom, she was just like, she was drunk like 24/7 and wasn't taking me to school, and my grandma came over and finally saw it, so she took it upon herself to call an ambulance for my mom, and social services took me and my sister out of my house, and we had to go live with my grandmother. And you know, it was really weird because I've lived in Brea my whole life, and I had to go live in Tustin, so it was kind of different. Brea is kind of known as like a richer area in the junior high, and the junior high I went to in Tustin was not. And the people were not the same, and it was kind of hard. But I don't know how, but by some miracle, my mom decided to go to church once, and that'll never happen again, probably, but she took me, and I went to church, and the second I went in, it was like, everyone was there for me, and there was this one guy in particular named Dave, and he was a leader, and he lived in Chino Hills, but every Wednesday night he'd drive from Chino Hills to Tustin to pick me up, and then take me to Rowland Heights for a debrief. And after that, like one other time a week, he'd make that drive just to hang out and give me someone to hang out with. So like, I guess by him I learned that there's going to be times where you're going to have to go way out of your way for someone, but you never know how much that person needs it or how much it's going to mean. So I mean, I don't even drive yet, but I'm going to get my car next month when I turn 18, and I just, like, I've learned that I have to be that guy who's willing to drive that far for people and stuff like that. And so after a few months of that, it was about 6 months, I got to go back home. And last year, no, my junior year, sorry, or sophomore year. But my dad got a DUI, and things got a lot of whack again. But we had this neighbor come move in, and he told me about this thing called Alateen. I had no idea what it was, but basically it's like an anonymous fellowship of teenagers with alcoholic parents. So I went just to try it out, and like the second I stepped in those doors, it was like 15 people you don't know, absolute culture shock. You have the crazy emo kids, the Christian kid, the crazy jock, but it's like the second you step in, everyone comes together, and it's like, there's a new kid, let's go try to give him a hug and see how he accepts it. It was really different for a while, but you know, now I've been going to Alateen for almost 3 years, and there's these committees that put on conferences, and I'm the co-chair of the biggest Alateen conference in the United States. And so it comes with a lot of responsibility, but it's helping people who have been in the same situation as me. And so basically through Alateen, I've just found out truly what unconditional love is. Found out that family's not necessarily who gave birth to you and who gave birth to that person. There's other ways to find family. So I mean, I don't know how, but through God and through Alateen, I've gotten here. Somehow, growing up in a home my whole life like that, I can stand here and say I've never drank alcohol in my life, and I've never tried drugs or hurt myself. So thank you.